What's up, YouTube? I'm back, baby. This Melvo. You know I'm back with another video that's hot more than your girlfriend's part. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, let's get into this.
This is Vladislav Roslykov, and just seconds ago, he planted something beneath the table in the crowded university cafeteria. For Vladislav, this was only the beginning.
Like, if you are sensitive, please click out of the video because this shit got chills running through me, bro. But don't leave without subscribing though.
Inspired by his dark idols, the Columbine shooters, Vladislav set out to continue his plan in 3 calculated phases. At the Polytechnic University of Kerch in Crimea, a region disputed between Russia and Ukraine, a student named Vladislav had gone 2 weeks without speaking to anyone, not a single word. His classmates were somewhat concerned, but didn't find it too unusual. He had always been introverted and solitary, with no friends and a distant relationship. However, in recent weeks, he seemed even more isolated, as if his mind was preoccupied with something else, a dark and carefully calculated plan known only to him. Although he had never been an open person, there was something different about his silence. Just 1 week before the attack, a deeply unsettling recording surfaced. Some say that Vladislav had planned to carry out the massacre that very day, but lost his nerve. In the video, he is seen wearing the same clothes he would wear on the day of the attack, not by coincidence, but with deliberate intention.
Yeah.
But even more disturbing are the stories circulating around the university. Tales from his classmates of unnerving encounters they had experienced with him. The first story begins during a philosophical discussion in class. While everyone was actively participating, Vladislav remained silent, simply observing. Suddenly, he raised his hand and, in a clear voice, said verbatim, "Humanity doesn't deserve to live. The world would be better off without so many people."
Humanity doesn't deserve to live. The world would be a better place without people. Guys, the mind is a very powerful place. I'm sure Mujita have been thinking about this for like his whole lifetime until it got to the point he actually thought, you know what, I'm Rambo, let me go shoot up these niggas. But damn, bro.
A chill ran through the room and silence fell over the class. Glances were exchanged, but no one knew how to respond. The next story comes from a classmate who recalls a disturbing moment. On one occasion, he saw Vladislav at a cyber cafe watching videos about school massacres. When he asked why he was watching such things, Vladislav coldly replied, "I'm just interested in how those people thought." As Vladislav distanced himself from his physical surroundings, he began to dive deeper into the digital world. There, he found something that fueled his dark perspective. Columbine, a school massacre carried out by 2 students who, tired of how unjust life had been for them, took the lives of 24 people before ending their own. It didn't just fascinate him, it obsessed him. Every detail of the 1999 attack became part of his own personal narrative. He didn't see the perpetrators, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, as mere criminals, but as mythical figures who had defied a world that had cast them aside. Through videos and forums, Vladislav absorbed every detail of the attack, turning his...
And this teaches us another thing, that the internet is a very dangerous place, because they went into the internet and uploaded all of this stuff, in which I do not blame them because Google, it's something good, they love it. If you believe in something, you believe in it. So I cannot judge, I judge what I'm in. So they uploaded all of this. This guy absorbed all of this into his brain. His brain got programmed to thinking that, hey, and there's man.
Admiration into a meticulous plan. Vladislav saw them not just as criminals, but as kindred spirits. Like him, they had been marginalized, bullied, and rejected. And most importantly, they sought the same revenge on society that he now craved. No one could have predicted that after weeks of silence, Vladislav was preparing something similar. An attack that in his mind would not only reflect the hatred he felt toward the world, but also recreate the same hell that Columbine had unleashed years before. The night before the attack, Vladislav was enveloped in an unsettling calm. He was only 18, yet he had managed to legally acquire a pump-action shotgun, along with more than 150 rounds of ammunition. But the bullets weren't the most shocking part. The real darkness lay in what was to come. Inspired by his Columbine idols, his plan went far beyond a mere shooting spree. Vladislav didn't just want to loot. He wanted to destroy. In the darkness of his room, he meticulously assembled improvised designed to detonate manually, packed with makeshift shrapnel, screws, nuts, and metal pieces, intended to maximize the destruction. And once everything was prepared, carefully stored in his backpack, he went to sleep, knowing that tomorrow would be his long-awaited day. The morning of October 17th, 2018, seemed like any other. Students filled the area around the university, waiting to enter. Yet none of them knew that the person walking among them, approaching from a distance, had come with the intent to execute a deadly plan.
Escale.
Vladislav headed straight for the back entrance, the one without metal detectors, because this time, his backpack didn't contain books, but a shotgun and explosives. Every detail of this day had been meticulously planned. Enough, once inside, he didn't rush to act. Not yet. Vladislav seemed disoriented, as if the weight of what he was about to do was overwhelming him. He wandered aimlessly up and down the hallways, as though he was second-guessing his own plan.
How do you even execute a plan like this, bro? And decide, nah, tomorrow I'm flaming up school. And you really pull up to flame up school, bro, with them tools. Yeah.
Finally, he stopped near the cafeteria. He sat down, dropped his backpack on the floor, and waited for 7 minutes straight. What was going through his mind during those silent minutes? The first of 3 phases in his plan. The first phase was simple and clear. Head to the area with the highest concentration of people to maximize damage, the cafeteria. Although he was clever, he knew that walking in with the gun could be risky. Someone nearby might try to stop him or take his weapon, especially since it was a shotgun, not an automatic firearm. So his strategy was to go unnoticed, something that wasn't difficult for him. He would sit down, take out the explosive, attach it under the table, start the countdown, and walk away.
Boy, imagine the one who had sat on that table, same exact spot where the bomb was planted. Yeah, nobody means to move.
The smoke still lingers in the air. Students are frozen in place, some trembling, others paralyzed by the deafening silence that follows the blast. The once familiar bustling space now feels like a nightmare, with devastation unfolding around them. However, before the detonation, Vladislav had removed his jacket, revealing an outfit eerily similar to what Eric Harris wore during the Columbine Massacre, a white shirt and black pants, paying tribute to his idols. While Harris and Klebold also used explosives, theirs weren't as effective. With just that single explosion, 15 innocent students lost their lives in the cafeteria. But the worst was yet to come. Vladislav headed to the bathroom to prepare for the second phase, the shooting. Anyone still wandering the halls, anyone still alive, had mere seconds to flee. If they didn't, they would soon envy the dead.
Hey, I don't wanna lie, this is a real soldier, man. Oh my fucking god. Are you trying to say hi to his shotgun? Damn. This nigga, he brave, bro. This is a soldier, man. A real soldier, man. Bruh. He's literally on Call of Duty, first person shooter
mode. It didn't take long for
mode.
Vladislav to find his first victim, his professor, Moisenko Alexander. The teacher may have been trying to figure out what was happening when he crossed paths with Vladislav in the hallway. Without hesitation, Vladislav raised his shotgun and fired. With the professor lifeless on the ground, Vladislav moved on, ready for his next victim.
Bruh, heartless.
Upstairs, Vladislav would soon cross paths with Ludmila, another one of his professors, who would meet the same fate as Moisenko. And by this point, neither students nor faculty fully understood what had just happened.
Yeah.
There had been an explosion, but no one yet realized that it had been intentional. That was about to change. Now, with panic spreading and the sounds
Phase
of gunfire echoing through the halls, the entire university knew there was a shooter on the loose. Their only mission was simple: escape.
Yeah. Wait, just let me open the door for this guy, bro. His bars inside of me.
Keep on shooting that gun, no reload. Ooh, ooh. Now she won't fuck with my crew. Cause the money come all out the roof. Try to Rari that bitch.
Get into it. At this point, what would you do, bro? Imagine you took another from halfway. It's tight. They made it out alive. They made it out alive. Bro. You?
However, in the video, while some students and teachers managed to escape, they were the exception. Christina and Violeta, two best friends, weren't so lucky. In their desperate attempt to flee, they thought they were safe, certain they wouldn't cross paths with Vladislav. But fate had other plans. Their belief of safety turned into a tragic miscalculation. As they rounded a corner, they suddenly found themselves face to face with the very danger they were running from.
Soldier man.
Oh my god.
By this point, Vladislav had already claimed the lives of 20 people and injured 70 more. He knew the emergency services had been alerted and were en route to his location. But before the third phase, Vladislav stopped. Instead of moving forward immediately, he chose to take one last walk through the now emptied halls of the university. He wandered slowly through the classrooms and corridors that had once been part of his daily routine and now felt foreign and ghostly. what was going through his mind in those final moments.
Bro, what is going through your mind, man? I understand that he had to do that because he felt like that. And you can't stop a person, although he took over 100 lives. But what was going on through his mind, bro? Damn.
It was time to begin the third phase of his plan. Vladislav's heroes, the Columbine attackers, had ended their lives in their school's library. Following in their footsteps, Vladislav proceeded to make his way to the library, determined to bring his plan to its final, brutal conclusion.
Bro, the Enigma done said this, bro. I'm at 2000. There's just a demon. It's a type of but they thinking the wrong thing, bro. Like, guys, you need to repent before it's too late, like. You need to repent, guys, because the world is coming to an end. Ain't no fucking way this happening, bro. Right in front of our eyes, dog. Right in front of our eyes. People are dying every day. And with that, we've came to the end of our video today. Hey, this one and the other one, it was a roller coaster. Bro, I don't know what was going on through the first person shooter mode, nigga, right here. He was on death mode, bro, survival mode. And the other one, Fortnite or GTA in his mind. But for me, Malvo, I am out, bro. And do not leave this channel without subscribing. Another W1. If you think there's a W, comment W because you're a W. Yeah, man, it's all about W's. So, bam.
I just pray to God. I pray that He shows the world, save the world, save the world. I hope He saves the world. What have we done to the earth? Look what we've done to the world.
Yeah, I got to humble myself in the face of the Lord. Gladly thank Him for all the struggles that He helped me endure. With Him my future is secure. I'm the Messiah that ignited the fire starter. It's all in the power of the most enlightened human being there's ever been. From the start of Christianity, humanity got so many tendencies.